It is with deep sadness that we announce the death of Mary Joseph, better known as Tamazine or Mum, formerly from Tuapito but resided in Bagatelle, who passed away at the Victoria Hospital on Tuesday, 18th March 2014 at 7:35 p.m. She was 83 years old. She was a member of the Church of God Seventh Day. Left to mourn her daughters, Agatha St. Rose, also known as Aggie, an employee of Cosmopolitan Bar, Martha Fernand of Bagatelle, son-in-law Augustine Fernand, grandchildren Pearl Joseph residing in the USA, Mrs. Natasha Williams and her husband residing in the USA, Mrs. Sharon Augustine and her husband residing in Martinique, Tony Capron and his wife residing in Martinique, Solange and Marcy Capron, both residing in Martinique, Marlon Gustave of Bagatelle, Toya, Eva and Eve St. Rose, all of Bagatelle, Sasha St. Rose, a student of the Cyrus Simmons Secondary School. Great-grandchildren Nadej and Andre Charlemagne, CJ, Keenan, Naomi and Sherry Ann Augustine, Gervais Capran, also known as Coco T, Akeem and Doriel Capran, Macrissa Felix, Nathaniel Felix, also known as T. Poom, Luciano Felix, all residing in Martinique, Dana and Kimani Capron, Abigail Williams, all residing in the USA, Kervin Gustave, also known as 50, Elone Gustave, also known as Marvin, an employee of Sandals Grand, Melvin Gustave, also known as Fredo, Yannick Charles, Cassie and Miguel St. Rose, Jahel Francis, Annika St. Rose and Keelan Mason, all students of the Marshall Primary School, Tamia Clark, residing in Rodney Heights, Jovan and Suand St. Rose, both students of the George Charles Secondary School, Mukel St. Rose, a student of the RC Boys Primary School, great-grandchildren Kimori St. Rose, Kowana and Mikhail Gustave, niece Mrs. Maura Reynolds and family of Bagatelle, nephew John Amade and family employed of Wasco, adopted children Sally and Bartholomew, residing in Canada, Warren Joseph, a student of the Marshall Primary School, Junior James of Marshall, best friend Madeline Joseph of Bagatelle, godchildren including Yvette Bartholomew, also known as Joanne, Mrs. Celine Fontaine of Tuapito, Stephen Joseph, Eva Bartholomew, also left to mourn, the Dupree family, the Bartholomew family, the Tissot family, the St. Rose family, the Fassois family, members of the Church of God Seventh Day in Entrepot, other family and friends, too numerous to mention. The funeral service for the late Mary Joseph, better known as Tamazine or Mum, will be held at the Shock Cemetery on Wednesday, 26 March 2014 at 2:30 p.m. The body will then be laid to rest at the Shock Cemetery. Transportation will be provided for persons who wish to attend the funeral service. Buses M545, M789, M403 and M1041 will be passing through Tuapito and Bagatelle from 2 p.m. The family thanks all well-wishers but would like to mourn in private after the funeral service.